We're on our way to Kalapani, especially Kudukh and Jungle Toll, to observe the Karam Festival of the Oraon or Kudukh community in Nepal. We're eager for this new exploration and to learn more about their cultural traditions. The Oraon or Kudukh community in Nepal is a minority group constituting only 0.16% of the population, totaling 46,840 individuals, according to the 2021 Census of Nepal. The majority, 54.9%, reside in Sunsari district, which makes them a significant presence in that area. Overall, they are considered a minority tribal group in Nepal, as their population falls below 0.5% of the total population of Nepal. The Oraon community has a distinct mother tongue known as Kudukh, that is also their own ancestral language. They also celebrate unique cultural traditions and festivals, notably the Karam Festval. Some says Karam Dharam as well. Karam Festival is a harvest festival and has a close link to nature. People worship Karam Tree during this festival as they are a source of livelihood, and they pray to Mother Nature to keep their farmlands green and ensure a rich harvest. It is believed that the worship for good germination increases the fertility of grain crops. Karam Tree is worshipped during the festival. The devotees keep a day-long fast and worship the branches of Karam Tree. The Karam branch is raised in the middle of the dancing arena. After reciting the legend explaining the story behind the worship of the Karam Tree, all the men and women spend the entire night singing and dancing, both of which are essential parts of the festival. We especially explored Toll, Kudukh and Jungle Toll in Kalapani. In these two areas, 300 households of the Oraon community were joyously celebrating their festival. They celebrate their Karam festival, much like Dashain, a significant Hindu celebration in Nepal. They wear jamara, enjoy special food, and come together with family for a joyous time. The dancing girls often wear colorful traditional attire and adorn themselves with jewelry. The songs sung during the Karam festival are known as Karam Dharam songs, which depict various aspects of nature, agriculture, love, and social life. It is indeed a significant tribal celebration observed by Oraon communities in Nepal and India. It takes place primarily during the month of Ashwin and is dedicated to the worship of the Karam Tree. Among the various versions of the origin story of the Karam festival, the Seven Brothers story stands out as one of the popular narratives associated with the festival. Once upon a time there were 7 brothers who labored hard at agriculture work. They had no time even for lunch. Therefore, their wives carried their lunches to the field daily. Once it so happened that their wives did not bring the lunches for them. They were hungry. In the evening, they returned home and found that their wives were dancing and singing near a branch of the Karam Tree in the courtyard. This made them angry, and one of the brothers lost his temper. He snatched the Karam branch and threw it into the river. The Karam deity was insulted. As a result, the economic condition of their family continued to deteriorate, and they were brought to the point of starvation. One day, priests came to them, and the 7 brothers told him the whole story. The 7 brothers then left the village in search of the Karam Tree. They kept on moving from place to place, and one day they found the Karam Tree. Subsequently, they worshipped it, and their economic condition began to improve. When we got to the toll, we met an elderly man singing a song about the Karam Dharam, and he mentioned a story about 7 brothers as well, that he was referring to a cultural or folk tale associated with the festival.
Sato bhaya sato karamagala sato gotani sebaka सात भाइले करमधरमा गाडो सातले सेवा गर्नु पर्यो नि त त्यही भनेको मगडाले पैडही नुतारे कराम गडाले पैडही नुतारे कहे.
He mentions that the Oraon community is often considered underprivileged, with the majority facing economic challenges. As a result, men usually go to work while women stay at home. They believe that performing the Karam Dharam ritual can alleviate some of their sorrows, which is why they began Karam Dharam ritual.
हाम्रो उराउँ जाति भनेको पिछडिएको जाति हो कि सारा गरिब अनि लोग्ने मान्छे गए परदेश कमाउन आएमा मात्रै बसे घरमा अनि के यस्तो सोच आयो लो हामी यसो गरौँ कि हाम्रो दुःख हट्छ कि भनेर लो करमधरम गाडौँ भनेर कर्मको खाली काटेर त्यसरी पूजा गर्न थाल्यो.
We hear from him. They don't have a public holiday for Karam Festival, like they do for Dashain Festival. It's great to hear that the Koshi province government has acknowledged the significance of the Karam Festival for the Oraon community by declaring a public holiday. However, it seems that there's still an expectation for a holiday similar to Dashain for this occasion, only for this day.
तर यसको लागि पनि खोइ सरकारलाई भन्दा पनि मानेनन्. तपाईँको बिदा हाम्रो उराउको यस्तो आफ्नो तर यो हामीले पाएन यो हक अधिकार. एक दिन कम से कम उराउ जातिको यस्तो बिदा हुनुपर्छ भन्ने हाम्रो नेताहरूले पनि कति भनिसक्यो. भयो त अनि आकाले मात्र दियो कि हाम्रो नेपाललाई नै दियो. अनि अब अरू कोही यो भन्छ त्यो भन्छ सबै पुरै बन्द हुन्छ. हाम्रो एक दिन 16 सालमा मागेको थियौँ ठाडाका लाका छैन. के गर्नु?
Lack of education and resources in Oraon community, it's hard to preserve our cultures and traditions. Thankfully, we still hold on to the Karam Dharam festival. We hear from him.
तर के गर्नु अशिक्षित गरिब भएर आफ्नो संस्कारहरू धेरै छुट्दै गयो धेरै छोडे तर यो मात्र हाम्रो कायम छ.
As we observe the festivities, he highlights that the dancing girls are not only performing, but also expressing their wishes through song. He further explains that they have been fasting since the day before the festival.
उनले भन्दैछ हिजो अस्तिदेखि हामी उपास छौँ. आमा रोटी देऊ यस्तो देऊ त्यस्तो त्यही भन्दैछ.
As part of the tradition, the mothers are preparing to offer blessings to the fasting girls after they've completed the worship of the Karam Tree branch. Additionally, they have plans to provide them with food. As the festival nears its conclusion, members of the Oraon community take the branches and jamara to each house. After these final worship activities, they mark the conclusion of the Karam Festival. Despite heavy rain and wind, we thoroughly enjoyed the Karam Festival in Kudukh. The inclement weather did not dampen their spirits. They firmly believed that the rain was a sign of their ancestral god's happiness, adding to the festivity.